Hello everybody, welcome back to another unboxing video here. Today I thought I would show you what I got from my aunts and uncles as a thank you for helping them put a grad video for my cousins on the 3rd of June last month. Jana, Mike, John, Ruby, Evan, and Hunter, and of course you can watch this as well. I hope you guys are watching. But anyways, the first movie we'll be taking a look is the Divergent series. Wish it could have been Allegiant, but it's nice to have all three movies in one DVD case here. But anyways, let's go ahead and start taking a look at the Divergent series, the three movie set here. Alrighty, we're back again. Now you all are wondering, where's the three movie collection, Noah Deans? Well, I thought I would show you the first two movies first before I show you the three movie collection with the third film in it and give you the movie's history, that being the first Divergent one first. So the first Divergent film came out in March 2014, and then 5 months later in August it came out on DVD and Blu-ray. I really wish I could remember the dates the movie came out of those months, so I'll give a little bit more history on those movies whenever I do an HMR on them one of these days. But anywho, let's go ahead and start taking a look at the copy here of Divergent. Starting at the top, if the camera can focus. Oh, this will work. DVD plus digital at the top there, based on the worldwide bestseller, Divergent. Pretty cool logo there. And two praises by the film critics, Owen Gelberman, if that's how his last name is pronounced, from Entertainment Weekly, exciting, and Bill Zwecker. Sorry if I'm getting these two film critics' last names wrong, then I'll correct them whenever I do the HMR on this movie someday. But anyways, from him, by Chicago Sun-Times, spectacular. Here also on the front we have Tris Pryor and Tobias Eaton, aka Four, portrayed by Shailene Woodley and Theo James here. And they of course are standing in front of the town of Chicago here. Take a look at the spine here. Tris from the front. Divergent. The distribution company, Summit Entertainment, plus the DVD logo at the bottom. Here's the back. Barcode by Lionsgate at the top. There's Tris Pryor. And Four right there. One choice can transform you. If you want, you can pause and read the description if you want. Here's some 4 screenshots from the film. And some special features, which I've seen the deleted scenes and the marketing gallery, but one of these days, if you notice, I would love to watch this with the audio commentary, which is pretty nice. Ultraviolet, which back in the day when this came out, you can watch this on any streaming device. Cast and crew members, your legalese and stuff at the bottom. Rated PG-13, and the film is 139 minutes, which is 2 hours, of course, but don't know how many minutes it is, though. Pop this open. Here's your code for the Ultraviolet download for Divergent, which please do not try and steal. This has already been expired for a long time. But also, it comes with the back of Veronica Roth's other books of her series. And, of course, it comes with the tattoos, which I wish I knew what this one was, but the tattoos on here are the factions that are in the film, along with the logo of along with the title of the movie itself. Here's the disc. It's basically a squished up version of front cover art here of Four, along with Chicago behind him. Anyways, let's put these back in the case. So anyways, that's your close-up look there for Divergent. Let's get this off the camera there. And let's go ahead and move this up on camera. That being its sequel, Insurgent. For this movie, it came out in 2015 in March in theaters, and then on DVD probably in August. I'll have to look up the DVD and Blu-ray release date for this movie, but let's go ahead and start taking a look at the close-up here for this movie. Starting at the top. Oh, if the camera can focus, come on. There we go. Oh. DVD plus digital at the top there. And what we can see here are Tobias Eaton, or Four, and Tris Pryor going through some shattered window building glasses with guns in their hands. The Divergent series, Insurgent, nice logo as the first one there. Taking a look at the spine. And of course, for the characters, they're not from the front cover art. As you can see, there's Tris at the top. The Divergent series, Insurgent there. And Tobias Eaton, aka Four, at the bottom there. The DVD logo and the Summit Entertainment logo at the bottom, you can see also right down there as well. Here's the back. Barcode at the top right there. And there's all your characters as well in the film. To save the future, they must unlock the past. There's your description if you want to pause and read that there if you want. And there's your special features. First one I've seen on DVD as well, and especially the marketing gallery. But if I ever watch this movie again, I am listening to the audio commentary of the producers here. And just like the Divergent film, back in the day, it did come with the ultraviolet digital download here. And there's your languages and your screen presentation that's presented in. Cast and crew members here at the bottom. Rated PG-13. The film is 119 minutes. Same as the first film, 2 hours, but I wish I knew how many minutes it was. And your legalese and stuff at the bottom. If we open this up, there's the disc. It's basically a squished up version of the front cover art here. Comes with the ultraviolet code. But once again, try not to steal this. It's already expired. And nothing on the back here, it's just plain old white. Oh. But I also should mention here, I should have mentioned that for Divergent, but they're all in EcoBox cases, which is not a good thing. Would have been nice if they were in a plain cover-up DVD case so the discs don't get scratched. So that's your close-up there for Insurgent. Let's go ahead and get this off camera. Now it's time to reveal the 3-movie collection of the Divergent series. So 1, 2, 3. Here it is, the Divergent series 3-movie collection. Now it would have been nice if I had the 3rd movie, Allegiant, but it's nice to have it in this collection, and one of these days I'll find the Blu-ray copy of this movie. But for now, let's go ahead and start taking a look at it here. And I'll show you the case again once I take the cellophane off. If you notice, it's time to unbox this movie after I show you the case. Starting at the top, DVD text at the top there. 3-movie collection. Nice blue background they used. The Divergent series. Nice logo there. Here are your characters: Triss, For, Christina, Peter, and Caleb. There they are in the background in the unknown area of when they went over the wall in the third film. Here's the spine. If the camera can focus. There we go. 3-movie collection at the top. The Divergent series logo there. DVD logo and Summit Entertainment logo at the bottom. Here's the back. Here's all 3 of the movies, cast and crew, and PG-13 rating for both of them. And if you want, I'll scroll down and you guys can pause if you want to read them one by one while I'm scrolling it down. Divergent. Insurgent. And Allegiant. And there's all your legalese and stuff at the bottom also. Now I noticed there was a rip of the cellophane on the back cover, but for this video and the other 3, whenever I unbox those movies next, what we're going to be using, as I did in the previous videos, to get the cellophanes off these DVDs, we are going to be using a screwdriver. And anyways, let's go ahead and rip this open in 3, 2, 1. There we go, throw that away once we're done here. One more time without the cellophane on here. Here's the front. Spine. Now you can see the top and bottom of it without the cellophane. Here's the back. If you want, I'll scroll down and you can pause and read the description and the cast and crew one by one last time. Divergent. Insurgent. Allegiant. Open this up. Apparently, first thing is, as usual, Divergent. Took a look at that before when I show you the close-up of the first film. Same goes for the second. Insurgent. And behold, the third Divergent film, Allegiant. Basically, for the third film, a squished up version of the front cover art, but the only thing minus from the front cover art is this character. I won't say her name, but I wish I could get her right, and same goes for the actress who portrays her. But the artwork looks pretty nice for Allegiant. So anyways, guys, that pretty much wraps up this video, and this covers the close-up here of the Divergent 3 movie collection. But before I wrap this video up, let me show all 3 of these movies on camera. Apparently Allegiant is in this DVD set. But I'll show Insurgent here. And here is Divergent. Now I may already own the first and the second one on DVD, but it's nice to have all 2 of them in this collection, and now I have 2 movies each for these 2. And the only thing to complete that series is the third Divergent film, Allegiant, which that ain't separate from this 3-movie set. And it would be nice if I had all 3 of these on Blu-ray, but But for now, I'm just glad to have all 3 of these in the collection. One of these days, I'll upgrade them to Blu-ray, and I'm sure they'll come with a DVD as well. But anyways, that pretty much wraps up the unboxing video for the Divergent Series 3 movie collection here. I want to thank you all for watching this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a good day, everybody. Peace.